It's your girl AliRenGo
and LA.Nice,
and this is
That
Quiet Storm.
Hey boo.
Hey girl.
You ready? Yeah, girl.
Hey y'all. I'm weak. So rotate your phone. Oh,
Did they see it sideways?
yes, they can technically move.
Yes, let us know what you look like. We have our apprentice. Do we have anybody on yet? Let's see.
We learning.
What would we do without a teenager?
I feel officially. See, she can't call me young no more.
Why?
Because I don't know this stuff either. That is for a teenager and younger. Move that cord.
No, you definitely know way more than me. Like, you know how to work Snapchat.
Yes, but you know what? In all honesty, I have not been on there in forever until this weekend. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about it.
She's getting old. Oh, we have somebody in now. Checking to make sure.
My mic check. 1 2 1 2.
We were definitely the group this weekend.
Man.
Hey y'all, is anybody here? I got one person. I want to tell them this story, but I want to make sure we have enough people. Who's here?
Poetic.
All right. That's daughter.
That is daughter.
That's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So look, let's see. I want to make sure somebody's here before I say this.
This tilt to the head. This tilt to the head is taking me down right now.
That is the old lady that I was talking about. Because I can't see.
Now I feel like calling you Diana Ross. Diana. She's going to be Denia.
That is...
You
got to make me hood in all situations.
No,
Denia Ross.
Oh, you're right. That was a little hood.
All right. So look, y'all. I see a few people.
You thumbs down. They wouldn't see that, would they?
Y'all saw our green, or I hope y'all saw our green that we posted that we had on this weekend for 420.
Yes.
And somebody told her, and if you're watching this,
please,
somebody,
whoever this person is,
confess and admit it. I thought it was hilarious, so don't be mad and don't think I was offended. It's hilarious to me, and I just want to know who said it. Somebody said what did they say to you?
So I think we were at the 420 event outside. And so I'm standing by the stage and I happen to look, or no, I'm just standing there or whatever. And they're like, man, I love this green. And I was like, yeah, like green is my
male energy from her.
Definitely was a male. So they were like, yeah, I like the color green. I was like, yeah, like, or look at her. She looked like a bug. And then walked away.
And now look at her. She looks like a bug.
She looked like a little bug.
A little bug.
Like a little bug. She looked like a little bug. Something like that.
So to whoever it was that called me a little bug,
but
speak up.
But I understood. And then when I explained it, she was like, I could see it.
I definitely was given it was like I was a fly. A cute fly. Look, I'm going to own my fly. I had iridescent shoes on, and maybe that's what it is. It's given like iridescent.
I mean, we were doing
energy kind of thing.
It was.
We're live.
And we're live.
Our intern is the only one making noise. The one who knows we're live.
But they might not hear. They might not hear.
Maybe not. Okay. So, you ready to start? We tried to do this the other day, y'all. Did not go well, but we're going to do it this time.
Be here.
It's your girl, AliRenGo.
And LA.Nice.
And this is
that
Quiet Storm. How you doing today, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm good today. I'll be crazy, but today I'm good. This is what she does, and I'm calling it out right here, right now on live where I cannot edit it. She's phony, y'all.
I am not.
She found me. I called it out. Intern's laughing because she knows it's true.
Why is it? Why?
They be saying it's
I'm
phony.
big
Let me
lie,
tell you
and
why
I
she
don't.
So there's, you know, I love my kids. Don't, here we go. Don't judge me.
She don't know
I be like, you know, you got lie little. Lie little. So there's a little lie, and then there's like, you lying big. She lies big,
I do
okay?
not.
She lies big. You do.
I
She
like to lie.
So lie little. She lies big. Like, have y'all noticed? So let's start here. This live is us wrapping up season 1 of that Quiet Storm podcast. The phones make me nervous, girl.
I see it. It's like,
See, it knows.
hey.
And so,
All
there
right.
you go.
I think
I think you're good now. Okay.
Stop making
So
me
we
laugh.
got text coming in. And,
That's you.
oh, that are your hoes? Dang it, he gonna know. We'll get there. So it's up to y'all. We gonna get there. We got some updates for you. Me, not so much, but LA.Nice. So anyway,
I mean, yeah, we can.
so she lies big. So y'all know I be putting myself out there. I be real authentic. I be giving like all my truths and stuff. He just texted me and said I ain't no hoe. But I see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We in trouble, y'all. Okay, we in trouble.
I have no words.
No
I
words.
can't wait.
So listen, so you know, I've been putting myself out there. I got a text today that really y'all wait till season 2. We got some stuff for y'all.
Ooh.
This one is probably one of the biggest in this pieces of tea for me, y'all. I have tea because I know I'll be eluding the questions and stuff. But
Yes,
this
she do.
one,
And she be skipping them. Y'all ain't pay attention to them.
I am the master
She is skipping
of
questions.
deflection. I can deflect. Could have been a lawyer. I can do it, but this one I can't get out of. It's huge. Anyway, so I've been so honest. I've been so real, and my realness has made stuff shake. She comes on here. She calls me out for my stuff. She encourages me when I talk about the stuff I have. She's like, yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. Y'all have not heard her yet be real about her ish.
I'm an open book.
You say that all the time, but you're not big. Because she got issue. Y'all see how I talked about my crazy, and she said she is a little crazy. You're not talking about yours too? What's my crazy?
I'm naturally me.
See? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Hello, somebody.
What's my crazy? I can bring about 5 people that will talk about your crazy.
In what was I?
Yes.
Was I drunk?
Yes.
Was I sober?
No.
These things matter.
I don't
in
know.
a lifetime. You know,
Well,
they
you
talk
shouldn't high
about
and
me
drunk.
being a Gemini. They brought this up quite often lately.
Let's talk about that. So, when people discuss Geminis and how crazy Geminis are, I always immediately say, my best friend is the exception. She's actually very even keeled. Always to everyone, strangers, people we know. When people bring up the Virgo and how whatever the Virgo is, she goes right with them. Yes, because it's a Virgo thing every time. You're not being.
You know, I am being real because for me, right, I am not technically biased, but it's going to sound like I am, right? As a Gemini, we have this like,
We're
they
having
really are
relationship
crazy. Like Geminis are really deemed crazy, like psychotic. I mean, look at, I called out my people that represent Geminis or supposed to. We got the president, you know, He's a Gemini. But then we got Kendrick Lamar. Don't do that. We got
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And then
Don't do that.
So like
You can't quickly
understand-
brush over that.
No. I'm getting there because you see how the crazies are. I'm not the president. You know what I mean? Kendrick Lamar is not the president. Kendrick Lamar is not me. I'm not Kendrick Lamar. Like our personalities are not always going to be the same. Now a Virgo.
It's not going to always be the same within your own self. That's the duality of the Gemini. That's the psychotic part. That today you can be on and tomorrow you could be off.
So that's why
she just said literally
that
what makes her crazy. Talking about we're not all the same. Yeah, you LA.Nice are not all the same from 2 p.m. to 2:15.
Yeah, nobody has that problem.
Crazy. That's psycho.
I need y'all to chime in. Tell me,
You see what I'm saying?
like
She
different
lied
moods throughout
big.
the day. I'm just low key chill. I be an introvert.
We're not even getting into it because we have a relationship issues right now. We gotta work this out. Because
Because
I've been meaning to say this, and now I'm glad I'm saying it on live. I'm calling you out. You don't call yourself out enough on CQS.
Just ask the question.
What are your major flaws?
What is my major flaw?
And this was not even playing, John. But I'm tired of I'm tired of it. And we calling stuff out. We calling stuff out. See him in closer. Is that we argue?
we take it real ghetto.
What? Let's reel it back in. Whoa. Okay. Tell us, LA.Nice, about your insecurities or flaws, the things that you could work better at.
Oh God. I think we should move on. Okay, no, I can really tell y'all. We're not gonna be too deep for real. Cause we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it light tonight.
I don't need to say another thing. You just showed all of our viewers
Now, let me say,
exactly
what is my insecurities? Okay, I'm fearful.
okay.
I'm fearful of like pushing beyond the measure sometimes.
That is such a political answer. That's like a Miss America. Oh my God.
You know why? Because I can't go. Wait.
I changed from insecurities and said weaknesses because I'm not sure you're ready to be that vulnerable
that is
yet.
weaknesses. Insecurities, if it's like physical.
People are talking to us and we can't even see it because we're horizontal.
I see our girl Lois on.
Hey girl.
Hey.
First of all, y'all need to know that we are the blind leading the blind.
The blind leading the
So when we wear glasses, so we're gonna be like,
these are interns.
Listen, y'all, our intern.
This is the real and the raw.
If you're watching this, we could use
need
you on set.
And it's all right. If y'all don't hear her that's why we don't go live.
Speak up, girl. Speak up.
Why we don't go live.
Speak up,
I'm gonna mess up on some words now.
Yeah, there you go. That's something she's gonna do is
See?
mess up some words.
All right, so a weakness.
And she's gonna mess up a name.
Oh hell yeah.
I'll tell you a story.
Oh, hold on, let me tell it.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
I'm sure. Go ahead. Which one? Is it the which one? This one only. Recently.
We can't whisper, girl. We on live. Which one?
I don't know. Go ahead and I'll lead the way.
Talk about her being bad with names real quick. So there was an artist. She's really amazing. And if she ever sees this, shout out to her.
Amazing.
Or dope. Love to see you again.
Yes, I cannot wait.
Last weekend at the 420 event we were at that was hosted by the one and only Hasworth. And the artist's name was Paloma.
Yes.
And LA.Nice over here in all of her perfection says to her,
mind you, I'm gonna keep it real. I smoke, y'all. 100% do.
now that's the reason. That's the reason, because you were high.
I was. Was I? Maybe not. Maybe a little drunk.
You know what? I just really cannot believe on live you are showing them that you have not been real.
I'm really trying to think. What state of mind was I in?
You didn't answer the question.
Was I high?
I said, and you said what to Paloma when you met her?
I know, because I'm trying to think of what state of mind.
No one asked you
because I
that.
don't remember. So Paloma, you're gonna have to tell me.
You just told the story yesterday.
I'm talking about what state of mind, because it's a difference. You will tell a difference versus a high me and a drunk me. It really is. But I was walking by the stage.
Someone said,
And
what does that say?
it's a Maya. Hey girl.
Hey, boo. I think our intern said something. We could be looking really
Excuse
crazy
me?
looking like this
I have
live.
a picture. It's only you.
Intern, please make your way downstairs. So
Only-
listen.
It's only
So
her cocking her
she
head.
says, because she's not going to deflect. You're not going to deflect the
I'm not.
deflector.
Don't.
She
I know
says,
she is long-winded as hell, but then when it's my go, big lies.
she
see?
doesn't speak.
You see what
She
happens?
deflects.
I do. I just sit back.
Are
and
you not
listen.
long-winded as hell?
I'm not, unless I'm under a different state. You see how that goes? You know, you got to pick which me. Y'all want to say we have multiple personalities. There we go. That's the best way I can explain it. What do I do most of the week? Most of the day.
Intern, are you hearing all of this? We can hear your voice. Are you hearing all of
can
this?
Speak from the background.
Are you hearing Miss
Did
Perfect?
she bring glasses?
So we have a good intern. We have a really good intern. She wanted us to be able to see for y'all. So she bought us our glasses.
This librarian look. These things is so dirty. I hate
Because I can't see because they're dirty. Intern,
Intern,
can you do this? It's not efficient.
Green. Thank you so much. She's sick of
Have you heard about Miss Perfect? Are you hearing this? She's not long-winded. She's not crazy. She's consistent in her ideas. She
I
doesn't.
get it from my daughter.
She has not said one thing about her. When I said say a flaw, she couldn't say a flaw.
In the most right now. She won't let me see.
Speak up, intern.
You weren't telling the business. You wanted to see. I want the tea. That's what we trying to figure out. I was going to tell it. What I did to lovely.
You've heard it from our intern who is unbiased mouth. She's not.
I said, okay, what? I'll be.
You know how when you lie, sometimes God can take your tongue and just snatch it up and gird it up? That's what he just did to her. Snatched it. He girded that tongue. All right, come on, let's go.
That's a good view. I look
Okay,
like a
so
library. Okay, no, seriously. What had happened was, I gotta take people off. I was walking to the stage, actually, it was sunny out. It's like, we in Texas, y'all, as most of y'all should know, or already know. We in Texas. And so the weather was like, what, 80, 90? Something. Either way, when we walked in, we was greeting everybody, and it was hot. So I looked at her, and I was like, ooh, I need to get to the shade, right? I'm going to give y'all the whole story. I'm a good storyteller. She big line right now because she's talking about all this smoke and stuff, but I give details. When I tell my stories, don't you sit up here and tell no goddamn lie. So anyway, I was walking and I said, there's a shade. So I walked to the shade. I happened to look down. I said, hello. There's a person there. The person said, hey, I'm, And I said, okay, nice to meet you, Sammy. It's not funny. It's not funny. Yeah,
it's not.
She said the other day, I might have said,
Y'all, you said
I know what I
it
heard.
when you came back. You said, her name is Paloma. You said, girl, I think I call her Tammy. Who? How do you hear Sammy or Tammy from Paloma? She's not good with names. I'm not much better. I'll just say
I really am not good
I'll
with
just say
names.
what's his
You're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be like, And then we do this thing. Okay, let's be real. we name everybody.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Men.
I have a name.
Men.
I have a name.
Men.
I mean, we have our other insider. I'm an Uncle Drunky.
Well,
over here.
okay. So we name guys. It started from
It does.
the seasons where we, were.
I was gonna say the word. While we was out here being grown.
Outside. There we go. Outside.
No, because it's a different look now. I'm outside right now, but it's a different look.
You are outside.
I am, but it's a different.
You're outside.
We were different outside.
You were.
At that time.
Yeah, you're outside now.
Okay, so
like mature, like more maturely.
yes, 100%. We gonna tell about it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I am very much inside.
She is. Can't go nowhere. Well, she will. She can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What they say? Give her 2 minutes.
I'm very much inside. Yeah.
Thank you, boo.
What happened?
That's my wife,
Who said what?
Lauren.
What did you say, Lo?
I put it all out there.
What did you say, Lo?
She said, give her 2 minutes and it's gonna get real good. Yes. Thank you for having my back. Now that's the Virgo I love.
Oh, who was it?
Girl love.
That you love? The Virgo?
That I love. Listen, my dad's a Virgo.
You know
My
how
aunt's a Virgo. My 2 beautiful wives are Virgos. Look at that. There's some more Virgos.
I feel like you have to have a
Virgo.
psycho side to deal with the psycho you claim we are.
But they say we mesh very well together.
Because you mesh with everyone. Gemini's mesh
do.
with everyone because you're psycho.
We do mesh with everybody. We don't like everybody. There's a great majority that we like a lot of them. But there's some.
And see, it would be presumed that Virgos don't like most.
They don't.
That is
Not
not
judge.
true.
They're going to be like,
Now I'm judgmental. This season closer is something because I'm learning now a lot of things that I have not learned before. Now I'm judgmental. When you just told me the other day that the reason that you just felt so good and different with me as your best friend is because I never judged you. Is that not giving Donald Trump bigly lying? So with that, it's not that Virgos are judgmental. We overanalyze, we overthink, which causes us to make decisions carefully, if not carefully, strategically. We're very methodical.
yeah. She overthinked that whole thing. Overthink. Because I didn't call her judgmental. Did y'all hear me call her judgmental? I said, you judge. And she said, oh, we're judgmental
If
now?
I judge people
Y'all.
a lot, does that not make me judgmental?
I said, you judge, and you didn't let me finish.
You
Wait,
said
wait,
when I said
Actual, I think this
we have problems, y'all. We have issues. Mhm. Still gonna turn your head no matter which way you look at it.
It's not working.
We have a paragraph coming in.
We really do.
I'm not gonna turn my head. I'm gonna keep it straight for y'all because I know that looks really insane. So what we have going on, we just gonna keep. I'll keep it real while she's horizontally reading on a whatever. So
On a
we figured we were actually it was suggested to us by someone who was actually like in business with us a little bit that we do a live because they said, I want to see you untouched. I want to see it unedited, untouched, and real and raw. So that was something we were talking about. And then we were like, you know what? It's time for us to give them some updates on what we've been doing. And just really go in completely raw.
yes.
No time to do any editing. And this was our first live, y'all, outside of our pilot episode. But this is our first
Because
live.
you've been listening. No, I hear the trees.
Our set. It speaks to us.
I did want to keep it real light. No, for real. Look at me rolling up the street. Wait, let me correct that, man.
Well, I'm gonna get my view like yours. Your view is a little bit better than mine.
On it. We trying to be on both. Look, Facebook, we're gonna keep it real. Facebook said we didn't have enough followers, so please share, like, subscribe, all that good jazz.
To our TQS
So we can
page.
definitely share on our actual TQS page on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So there was a little discrepancy. So we were a little late. So LA Ringo over here.
Who? Who am I? Well, AliRenGo.
Just, oh, that
We're unified. Hey, you know what? We should talk about that.
we should talk about it. We're going to get there. Wait, it's so much to talk
We should talk about that because I
This
know
is a
some of y'all
problem.
probably have wanted it too, and we should talk about that.
This is some of the problem. We have so much to talk about. We don't have time. So listen, go follow AliRenGo as well. If you're not her friend, if you want to see it on Facebook, she's over there. We're on TQS's That Quiet Storm Instagram. Don't forget to go catch all of the latest episodes. We're going to also post
And subscribe on YouTube, y'all.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe on YouTube. In a little bit, there will be things and content on YouTube that will not be anywhere else.
Yeah, so let's go into that. Some of those updates.
Okay, so truly, I don't have the updates that you have in life. I'm inside. And
The tea.
yeah, I'm inside. Our daughters are officially on a competitive dance team. They competed in their first competition and took home the trophy. And we are very proud of Grand Champ. And we are very, 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 very proud of them.
Very proud. Shout out to all the coaches.
Shout out to our
They work
coaches.
so hard. And they go hard. Like, y'all looking for a dance crew? Come talk to us. Hit us up. DM us. Send a message. We will send you in the right direction
Yeah.
if you are in the DFW area. So please definitely let us know. We definitely want to get y'all into the best hands. Okay?
Our kids are on honor roll.
Yes. Oh my
We are very proud
God.
of that. Our kids
Literally.
are excelling and soaring.
Oh my God. First of all, let me, I'm going to shout my baby out. And I'm going to keep it real and raw because they counted my baby out. Do you hear what I'm saying? Not really counted out. I can't even say that. They did a lot of testing, but it took a long time for us to get there. You know what I mean? To figure out what she needed to excel in school. You know what I mean? And it was pretty rough, like frustrated. As a mom, frustrated.
And let me say this, and I think I'm okay to say this. One thing I love that she did, and I don't think this is talked about enough, and again, this is not even where we were trying to go. It's okay if your child has any kind of learning disability.
Yeah.
It's okay. I love that more and more people of influence, like celebrities and artists, are talking about being dyslexic or having ADHD, or now it's like an upsurge of people admitting to having bipolar. I am not one of those people who believes that. I actually don't believe that. I got to be careful how I say this. That it's being assumed that everybody has something. I actually think most people have something because of traumas or whatever.
Especially nowadays, the type of generation that we're raising or a part of right now, everyone, I ain't diagnosing nobody. Look, but there's some forms of ADHD that's been done in testing and things of that nature. Like, we all have some because we were kind of, not to say it, but programmed to move a certain way. Like, you think about it, the amount of attention we need. How often does it take you to really sit in silence and enjoy your silence and your peace? So getting into insecurities, because I'm gonna keep it real and raw, I'm very careful because the stages that we talk about on this show being real, like straightforward, like I went through several stages of my life. You know what I mean? I went from not giving a fuck. I'm gonna keep it real. And I was doing me.
Definitely was. We were there together.
And I didn't care.
Didn't care at all.
I went through a season of, I was kind of settled, not really, but like, it was just whatever. You know, I wasn't looking for that. And I remember
your
just
low
chill. I was
season.
just really like, I wasn't depressed or anything for real. It was low. So I take that back.
I remember
was kinda
your low
yeah, you're
season.
right. So I had a really depressed season too.
Y'all see how she was about to laugh,
I had to think about it because so I've been like this is where it gets kind of tricky and how I get deep because I've had experienced two different levels of depression. One where I'm like sobbing, like don't want to talk to, like shut down, don't nobody call me, don't text me. You've been there for that. Like, hey yo,
You know what I say? I think what I'll say is I think there are like low seasons and I think there are dark seasons.
Yeah, so I think I was probably in my dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause
went
I
through
wasn't-
that season.
So I've been through that stage and then follow up where I was like, fuck that. I'm going to get better. Like at the time I thought about therapy, but I was like, money wise, I'm going for therapy.
Yeah.
I ain't got money, but I'm going to work this out. So I started listening to my music. I started taking baths. I started taking care of me. That is why we are doing what we are doing, because we are that quiet storm, but we all about taking care of yourself, because if we can do it, and I am such a, so again, back on insecurities and weaknesses, sometimes I'm very big on like hard on myself and hold myself back a lot. And so for me to be like, you know what, when we thought about coming on and doing this show for y'all, I was like, girl, let's just do it. And she's like, but what? And then other people were like, you need this, you need that, you need that. And I'm like, nah, just do it. Like, just turn it. We going live. So technically, this is our first ever episode live, but we had a premiere, like a pilot, just to kind of say, hey, we got something coming. And now we're closing out the season the same way. So I think that's pretty dope, because we are doing exactly what we were called to do. We are doing what we've been talking about for 4 years, y'all.
Is it? No, I think it's 5 this year.
Okay, but I'm not counting because we actually did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
we did.
this show, and one thing about us, look, y'all getting us live. That's why we're trying to record, because we can be everywhere, but it's all gonna get back. You know what I mean? And so, damn it, look, I lost it for a second because we do that. I'm trying to think.
You were going to be real.
Yeah, and then going back to my daughter and how well we like, so much has transpired since we've been recording, since we started with
Since
y'all.
we first started.
Okay, and then the fact that y'all didn't get videos and posts about, like, we had a lot going on. Okay,
We were trying to maintain a consistency
yeah,
that would keep you engaged, keep you informed. But then we also were moms, and us being moms comes absolutely first. And then we, you know, whatever situation you got going on, you have that. Then we still have 9 to 5s. We have jobs and then all these things. And then we also ensured throughout this entire time that we took actual care of ourselves.
yes.
There was one time we're going to talk about this gay thing in a second. But there was one time, and this is going to sound very gay, but there was one time I like put her in a bath, like literally candle lit, soft music on, bath. And then, because I'm like, she needed that. And then there was one time she bought me flowers.
Yeah.
And both times are really, we've been making sure we take care of us.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. Y'all, I don't even know if my best friend, look, I have several best friends. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I do. But like, and then my best friends are really my sisters. You know what I mean? So I'm getting it when I'm everywhere. Damn. Okay. Go. Shout out to my best friend, to my sister, to my ride or die since I moved to Virginia. My girl TT, my baby godmother. Okay, I love you so much. This bitch had me crying. Okay, and she has inspired me. I'm almost emotional.
I get it. She inspired me. She did. It was amazing, y'all. You want me to tell them?
Whew. Yeah, girl, go ahead.
So we're getting dressed for something we'll talk about later. And some flowers just came to the house.
Yep.
No expectation or anything. And she delivered her flowers. Wasn't expecting it, didn't talk about it. Nothing had happened significant, no, birthday or celebratory reason. She gave her flowers. And I remember how I felt seeing her get flowers delivered to her. I can only imagine how she felt. And she said it was the first time flowers had been sent to her. And it was such an impact. It was a meaningful time because we were overwhelmed, overstimulated, overworked, over it all.
Okay.
And so it was, and literally at that moment, we were getting dressed to do something. And so it was just really, really like, and even I was just, I think I even said like, oh. And a week later, I was overstimulated, overworked, overwhelmed, all these things. And she comes in the house with the girls and gives me flowers. And I just boo-hooed all over her. Like I just held her and cried and hugged her and boo-hooed. And we talked to several men actually about what flowers represent to women.
Yeah.
And because there was a confusion, a misconception, and an idea of not understanding what flowers mean to her. And how it's not just a token of, trying to get something.
Right.
Although it could be, whatever.
It helps.
I mean, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure.
It helps.
Yeah, it's like a tulip for some tulips.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We repost with adding drums.
Okay. Gotta add drums. So, like, but it feels good to know you're being thought of.
Yes.
And I see you.
Yeah.
That's where I am in this season. I need to know who, I want people to feel seen. I see you.
Oh my God.
I see you. I recognize you. You are loved. You are special. You're grinding. I see you, or you're appreciated.
So that's literally what the message was. Because on the thing, of course, you can put a message on it. And she was like, hey, sis, love you just because. Or it was like, just because, love you. Like that.
That is so amazing.
Like,
and women send, I think what I really love is that it was a friend, another woman who sent it to you, because we don't think to do that often.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy it. And so then she passed it on and did it to me. And then if you're watching this, Coach Mac or any of the coaches, the plan we wanted to do was to present you with flowers. But see, looking back on it, if it was for an event, it would be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Opposed to just a random I see you.
Yeah.
That is my goal. I want to let.
So speaking of inspiration, she has literally inspired me, inspired AliRenGo, and we are going to give our flowers to whoever and whomever you feel like deserve it, just because, you know what I mean? Like an I see you. It's kind of like, I think before I even moved here, when we had a kind of brief moment about that this weekend, there was a bartender at one of the places we attended, the Freeman, and I looked at him and I'm new. So I don't know everybody as well as she does. Right. And so I was like, he looks like he's having an anxiety attack. And I just kept staring at him. But it was so bad. He was like, and his eyes were big, but he was trying to hold it together. Have you ever like to know like how to be that low or down? Like, I was like, oh my God. And before I could say anything, she looked up and she said, hey. And she literally grabbed his hands and was like, and you looked him in the eye and he was like,
I don't remember this song.
Really? No, you grabbed him by his, because I was panicking too a little bit, because I was like, how do I approach you? Because I don't know
also feel it. She is an empath physically. I feel people. I pick up on people mentally, but you pick up on people physically.
Okay.
She feels them. So if you are near her and you're anxiety, she's anxiety. If you're low, she feels low. She's a physical empath.
And that's the thing, getting back to the Gemini. Because I'm a Gemini, but I'm really matching energy. So if you really don't like me or with me, it's based on your energy.
Okay.
I'm like, for real, because I can match, and it's a by like default. Like, I don't want to. I'm learning, because
that's where the judging comes from. So whereas you feel people out and you match their energy, and that's your Gemini duality, it's not judgment what I'm doing. I can't help it in how I analyze people. I'm analyzing you. So if I have to see what I got to test these waters.
Right.
So that's me testing the waters. That's me checking your spirit. That's me.
So that's why I said
That's
you
sure
ain't
is.
never let me finish because I wasn't saying that you were judgmental, but I was going to judgmental.
I like that.
But what I was going to say is you judge the situation like you
Okay.
you
I'll go with
analyze
that.
or like it's like going to a crime scene. You're not going to just walk over to the tape and be like, let me touch the tape. You get what I'm saying? She's going to be like, okay, so that person went over there, hopped over
Girl,
the
you know
fence,
me. By the time I'm done, I got a
Mhm.
whole
They
open and
grabbed
closed case.
the knife.
That
and
probably
then they
never happened.
stabbed the knife into his jugular, but then they shot him in the chest.
Oh, we got some.
And then
Can you
who
turn your
was it?
head?
Oh,
You got some hurt on.
hey, Shannon.
Hey, girl. Oh, shout out to Joanna being such a supporter.
Yes, come on.
Yeah.
Sis.
I love that. I love that. We are really, really great.
But either way, look, y'all wanted an episode because anyway.
We felt bad about that. We did. We were like, we know people were looking for us. Okay, so that's that. So,
Yeah.
so that's the mushy stuff. You know, flowers, and
Yep. And
we had a steak dinner made for us.
Okay.
Like made for us, served to us. And this was after the flower conversation with the men.
Because I was real.
They paid off.
Like, you need a. But it wasn't in the way that it would come off. So I checked myself because I'm like, that's not how I want it to come off. Because that's why I'm an overthinker too. Because I can be quick, or most Geminis can be very, but like vomit. And they don't think before they sleep or speak. Damn.
We don't think before we sleep. I like that too. Think before you sleep.
We gonna have
I like that too.
product with what the fuck did Ronnie say? Cause
That's a shirt.
yeah.
Did LA.Nice.
LA.Nice. Damn, y'all getting real.
Y'all getting the real LA.Nice today.
I'm the
But a girl, y'all getting
proverbial bot.
you on my head. You messing up. What you call me earlier?
Diana?
No, you
Diana. Diana.
Something. Anyway, you messing. All right, y'all. So let's start with.
Bring it back.
We're gonna tell you guys. I would like for LA.Nice, and I don't. Here's the real test to how real and raw LA.Nice is and has been for all of you.
Okay.
Tell them what you've been up to. And here's the thing. Before you start answering,
Juicy.
there's about 20 people who know what you've been up to.
Yeah.
So you cannot lie.
Ain't no punk. I ain't no.
Don't be no, because that's what Lois say. Don't be no. Wait, no. We're going to talk about this thing. Because listen, at the end of our season, we need to talk about it.
See?
Everywhere we go, this is going to be a big one. Everywhere we go, every state we've been in, the friends we gained, I found out family, close family. Yes. I didn't tell you that?
No. See? Big lie.
Everyone asks us, are we lesbians?
I'm shocked about the family. Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
Family.
Family.
So we're going to tell you guys the answers right now.
Oh, my God. Wait. You see why? That's the reason. I mean, match.
Because I smirk.
It's your fault.
So she matches energy. That
Y'all
is
get
like
the point?
saying you're
Look.
matching my lesbian energy. You see how she does this? You see how she throws everything onto me? Here's the thing though. Y'all have
Every
gotten
string.
real and raw from me since day one. And I've proven that the other day. So y'all know anything I say, I'm saying the truth. You can figure
With the
it out.
story behind it,
figure it
because she
out.
thought about it, because she analytical. You see how
So we are not lesbians.
No.
We are not bisexual. We are very much, I almost said homo. We are very much heterosexual women. Okay? We are very synced.
Yes.
And it's weird because as you guys can see, we are very much different.
Yes.
But
100%.
our energies, if that's what you want to call it, or our spirits, if that's what you want to call it, they link up, or it's like we feed off of each other.
Right.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
So if she's kind of mad or whatever, I'm kind of like, if we bored, she bored, I'm kind of like, if I'm sleepy, she kind of like, but when we turn, it's like we turn. And if people see that, I think you throw in, we got on the makeup and we're all these things, and we're neither one of us, we're not shy
At all.
We're bold.
East Coast. Okay.
Period. Okay. So which out here especially, they pick up on it immediately, almost every time.
Right.
Where y'all from? Y'all
Like,
from
y'all
East
not from
Coast,
here.
whatever. Where y'all from?
Like, what that mean?
And we were very like, as y'all saw, we can snap
Real
and
quick.
get real ghetto, real whatever, real quick. And I think people see that and they're like, that's giving couple. But it's like, just think of the 90s best friends.
Yeah.
Y'all know how like in the 90s, the sitcoms, the best friends who would like,
It's a lot of insiders that no one understands, but we're not meaning to make it insider because like we can really have the same thought. Like you saw, we fucking saying the same words at the same time.
Right.
So we kind of go on to like we're soulmates because everybody got like a soulmate.
We used to say that all the time. Yeah.
So like you can have a soulmate that's your best friend.
Yes, you got it.
Okay. Yeah. So don't believe that a soulmate is just your mate, literally. So she's been my soulmate. So there's a lot of times that it's like, she gonna catch me, she gonna feel me, especially she can speak on my behalf if she know I'm upstairs. Or
right, and we do see that. We'll say like, no, she don't want that. She can, and people take that as relationshipy, and I'm like, looking back on it, it's almost a little bit sad because it's like, so we can't be like a genuine close and a genuine love and not want to jump their bones. I don't think of her in those times when I am doing excited about anything. I don't go, LA.Nice.
Yeah.
It's never happened. Like, no. And I don't want to be with her in a relationship. Yeah. We would not work.
Hell to the no.
We wouldn't work.
We would be divorced 500 times.
We married. I would have never married.
I would have made her. And then she would have made me. It would have been the toxic.
And then the joke is I'm the husband. That's what I'm saying.
She is the husband. Can y'all chime in? Am I the wife where she's the husband?
I would definitely be the wife. I'm more girly and emotional and sensitive, and she's more New Yorker. Why does everybody think I would be the husband?
We talked about it on one.
You all right?
I don't know what it is.
She got
I never know what to do. Let her go through something that I gotta.
She will hug me like this, and it feels so good. But for me, it's like it is so awkward because it's like she's crying. It's like I want her here, and I'm gonna be here with you. I'm in the moment with you, girl. We down bad.
That is the worst thing to do. You know why? Because I'm an empath. Makes sense. Look, we be finding out stuff.
So I'm not a good comforter to you? No. Should I be better? Do you need me to do more?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's work on this healthy relationship and have that conversation.
Okay.
I need you to be better and sincere when you're consoling me.
I am sincere.
It's not. It doesn't. It's not. You're like
I'm laughing because I can't believe you're like sincere.
She big lie. She big lie.
Let's work on it. You're having a bad moment. Let me laugh first. You upset. We're gonna act. You're upset. And for all the viewers, I'm gonna show you I can be, what is it that you need me to be? What do you need me to be? What's it called? More sincere is what you would like from me. Sincerity. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
You see why we wouldn't work in a relationship?
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
But can you put your eyes down like you're crying? I need not to look at you. Look, because I'm gonna laugh. But it's not a funny matter because you're low. So cry okay. You're upset. My girl's upset.
And I'm like,
all right, come on, AliRenGo. Come on, I'm ready. You're upset and you're laughing. I'm upset with you. Okay. Come on, get it together. All right, come on. Oh, girl, it's gonna be all right.
was a good.
That was genuine, sister. Girl, we're gonna be all right. All right now. I figured if I squeezed you and oh, that made me sad.
Oh, you might have to.
Oh, we can talk about that too. So I'm gonna work on that. Now I need you to work on. I need you to work on admitting to your flaws, being more open, and it's a struggle of vulnerability, and that's what it is.
My flaws.
People who are
Physically
afraid.
or emotionally.
I don't care about you ain't got no physical flaws.
Okay,
Because one thing we ain't gonna do is ever sitting around with some low self-esteem or
No, for real. Wait. Maybe there's a
I'm
doctor
never gonna
or
allow
a
that.
nurse in here. I got makeup on now, but I'm really concerned about these dark spots. That's my own insecurity.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even mean physical insecurities. I didn't mean it. I meant be more real.
Huh.
What did she say? Somebody trying to say. People are talking to us. I think you should kick up the call. Mac,
I love you too.
who's that?
Oh, that's Uncle True.
What did he say?
I love y'all.
Uncle
love
Trey.
you.
Hey, Uncle Trey. We can't wait to bring you on here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got an episode.
Oh, Uncle Trey.
Okay, hold on. No, not it. Shannon. Hey, Ma.
Hi.
Good timing.
My mom?
She missed it. She missed the call. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Ma. Hey, girl.
I can't say
So
anything
look.
else other than.
So we got to work on our relationship because we have problems. We need therapy.
That's all right.
If you all have any suggestions,
Just
we're
pray.
open to that. Also, let's be clear. If you want to jump in on this,
Yes, if you want to come live, please.
we will bring in a guest or
Yes.
two or something. So let us know. We can't see
We're having fun
if you're
tonight.
commenting. But we're going to check and see. If you want to come in and say something,
Surprises.
Also, let us know. What did they say?
Mr. New York and Big Apple Music. Oh, who's that? Are you talking about Uncle True?
What did he say?
So somebody named Mr. New Yorker said, don't bring him on. He's not going to act right.
Which is why we must bring him on.
Yeah, we like a act.
Act the
Don't
fool.
act right.
The fool.
Act the fool.
So look,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to come on, or also we are open to suggestions as we start season 2 because we are starting.
Yes.
And if there's a topic you want to discuss and you want to come on live or we can be like, I want to hear this or I want to see this, we are going to. We're gonna get into what's coming up very soon. But so we've addressed the gay stuff. We are not gay. We are not lesbians. We've never been in a relationship. None of that kind of stuff. But let's be clear. I think she is all that.
Period.
Okay. And I think all my chicks are all that. And I think all.
She's one. We talked about that. You are the one who gave everyone, not everyone, but you sparked the confidence.
I think that
Like,
are heavy.
It really is. No, for real. Because when I met her, right? Because y'all would not guess. I want to do something. If somebody can guess, minus the people who know us, how long have we known each other?
That is good. That's very good, actually.
My sister.
Very good. That's a good one.
How long? Y'all can put that in the comments in the chat.
We're not going to tell them until they put it in.
Don't y'all be, whoever knows us and that.
Yeah.
You know me too.
Okay.
Don't do it. All
right.
See, she making me churchy. Down to my mom.
We're going to get her from tongue soon, and then we're going to work on her shout. We're going to get her a nice.
They turning me Baptist.
We're going to get. No.
I did.
No.
Church.
You're not going to be Baptist because then you'll have a Baptist fit. You can't have a Baptist fit.
Okay.
You got to have a nice apostolic or Pentecostal or Kojic step.
Kojic. I'm learning all of
You're not going to be
now.
that.
I know Catholic. Roman Catholic.
You know more about Catholicism than I do. I went to Catholic school. But moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
that's the church I grew up.
We're not gay. We've addressed that. We're not gay.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
We're very much not gay.
Our babies are
but
doing a lot.
whatever energy you feel from us, if it's warm and loving, may God be praised.
Your praise is personal.
Who said that?
No.
Your praise is personal, Mom, but anyone connected to me must have a nice step.
Thank you, Ma.
I was
I'm going to stay in my truth. I'm going to look at them and laugh.
She's gonna
My shouting is running. Uh-huh.
She's a runner.
I'm a runner.
She's a track star. Run.
Uh-huh.
She's a runner. She's a track star. She is.
Okay.
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 All right. So
Focus.
we addressed that. And then don't forget, put in the comments, how long do you think we have
Known each
Then-
other.
friends or known each other or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. And then where were you going from there?
We didn't really talk about updates, but we kind of did.
Did we ever tell them our names? While we have our names? I don't think we did.
No, we didn't. Oh my God.
Okay. So I'm trying to give y'all all the bombs
Yeah.
on that quiet storm
Uh-huh.
and how
The truth.
and
How
the
we
truth,
came
the
about.
truth, how we came about that. So there were
Quiet.
four of us. There is four.
There is four of us.
There's Lo,
Uh-huh.
there's Nay, there's LA.Nice,
Uh-huh.
and there is AliRenGo.
Mhm.
The nucleus of us is Nay.
Nay.
Shout out to Nay. That is your god sister.
sister. Yes.
And then literally, if you think of like a C,
Mm-hmm.
she had a friend, she has a god sister, she has another friend.
Right.
I actually became friends with Nay because I had a client whose hair I was doing. She's a friend. I was doing her hair. They worked together. She would always ask her who does your hair.
Mhm.
And this is when I was a beautician. If you don't know, I used to be a beautician. And she told her, and then she started coming to me to get her hair done.
Mhm.
And we locked and became friends. And then literally, her husband wanted to surprise her
Mhm.
one day and reached out to the three of us, Lo, me, and LA.Nice, and said I wanted her to go away on a trip. We were actually going to a Busta Rhymes and Erykah
Yeah,
Badu
Erykah
concert in
Badu.
Atlanta City.
Wow. That's
And
crazy.
it's crazy. And
my God.
we went to the concert, and her and I sat in the backseat of the car together.
Yeah, we did.
We did, and they sat up front.
Yes.
And immediately, I knew it was going to be a good trip because we pulled off from the parking lot of their apartment. We turned like a corner, headed to the libation store,
Oh my God. Yes.
and got pulled over by the pilotos.
Over.
We had not even left. I felt like the
like
like
it wasn't
early.
even 5 minutes.
No, it wasn't 5 minutes.
wasn't.
It was like immediate. And we knew then, like, this is going to be a good
It's
trip.
gonna be a good.
And it was
trip.
life changing. It was an amazing trip. We became the wives. The reason we call each other wives is because, you know what? Honestly,
Mhm.
it has absolutely nothing to do with sexuality and
Yeah.
all that. It has everything to do with locked in. Men
Yeah.
come and go, relationships fail, all
But-
these things. But your sister, your homie got you. Why would not call
Mhm.
sisters? Because it's lame, you guys. Well, so let me tell you what we right. When we would go out and we'd be dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and some guy would come, and we didn't want to be bothered, we was quick to get in each other's
Which
face,
is why
like,
we need him. Oh, dagger.
right, and that's where that
We gotta
that
dance
came
with each
from
other. But
because
it's
people thought we
really,
were gay.
we don't want you to.
We don't want to around, and so it's like, I got her, she with me, that kind of vibe, and we became the wives. So we're all the wives.
Yes.
Lo is head wife,
Head wife.
obviously.
Uh-huh.
She's head wife because she is always the one. We talked about this on our podcast with her.
Mhm.
She's the one to keep us in check, keep us
Yeah.
in order. Hey guys, what are we eating? All right, so here's the
Uh-huh.
day.
Yep.
Then Nay is the madam.
Yeah.
You get it. She's the nucleus of the core.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's the core of it. The nucleus and the core.
Dude, we gotta get that as a shirt. Nucleus of the core.
Which is so dumb. I love it. So
Uh-huh.
then she was that wife because it was
Yeah.
like, she's that wife. Like, she's all that. She's kind of encompassing all of it.
See, that's why I'm not a big lie.
Okay.
Because I'm that wife, and that wife does that. You
Lie
see?
big.
You see? No, that
Is what she does. So
only for me.
who said that?
Head wife.
Head wife. Low, forever and always. And I am.
Myself, whatever.
My mom is on here acting like that.
Oh, we gotta get my one here.
We're going to get my mother. I have to prep and prime her, though, because she is crazy, too.
She had a
Yes,
story.
overseer is crazy. I don't care what she's telling you. And so, listen, I am Quiet Storm because I don't think I need an explanation. I was the one of the whole group.
What just happened?
Of the whole group, I think I was the one, never quiet. Was I quiet? Lo, was I quiet?
She was quiet because she had this persona. It was like, no, it just,
Did I?
hi. Oh. But then when the lights are off, when we at the dance club, I was not sure where you were going with that. That's why I said, oh, she gonna cut that out. If y'all was not live, when the lights are out.
Man.
All right, and see.
So look, go ahead, you finish.
No, when the lights are out at the club,
I was a storm?
you were quiet. The strip club.
I enjoyed going to the strip club. I did.
Yeah. That was a
It
side
was
we
fun.
never saw. It was like, oh my
Well,
gosh.
neither had I. I had never seen
And
that
so-
side either.
And no, because we didn't go the first trip. Because we was going
Are you sure?
Atlanta. No,
Guys,
not Atlanta.
we became such
Atlantic
frequenters at the strip club that they began to know us.
No.
And when I went with my other best friend, I'm calling you outside.
Uh-oh.
When we went, before I moved here, I saw one of them.
Yes.
I saw one of them. It was
We
Lowe's
know
guy.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think I was beside you. I saw your guy
Oh.
at the strip club.
Well,
And
that makes sense.
we talked for a minute. It was I think he walked me to the car. Very casual, but it was very professional. It was like,
Okay,
he was totally like talking about other business ventures. It's like, all right,
we too familiar.
right, rock star. What was his name?
Certified.
Was that him?
That was Loyalty.
Okay.
I follow him, I think.
Yeah, I stopped following the strippers when I stopped hoeing in the name of the Lord.
Amen.
And so speaking on hoeing,
Uh-huh.
you ready to update them on your life, honey?
Is that everything we talked about? I'm not hoeing.
What are we saying here? It's
Nothing.
people are saying things. I see it.
The one with the locks.
Yes, the one with the locks,
Yes.
Well. The one with the locks. That was your guy. And I saw him in 2021. He was still there. He looked a little smaller. He was,
Yeah.
lost
Oh,
some
he was not? He lost
he
weight?
lost some of his-
He was already skinny.
He was already skinny. So it just
Ooh.
wasn't giving,
Damn.
it was like the stripper's
Well.
adjunct, like his assistant. But,
If you're watching, we like.
COVID had happened,
Oh, no,
it was
because things
changed.
are separate. So
COVID, had,
Then
things
again,
have changed.
um,
Yeah, so that is how we came to be.
Yeah.
And so I took the names one day and I'm like, hey, that White Storm.
Storm. Yeah, because I was like, what are we gonna name it? Like, it was after we actually
Mhm.
decided to do this. It was. Did we post? Yes. No, we didn't. Because we was driving to a store, and she was like, "What about that?" And it was like, "Oh my god,
Just literally
duh,
putting us together.
duh."
Yeah, so that's why it's not the Quiet
The
Storm. If
Quiet
you ever
Storm.
wanted to know
No,
why
no,
it's
no,
that
it's
Quiet Storm.
That's quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
that is our conception.
Yeah.
We met. For those of you who did not respond, I don't even know who we can't see y'all. We met.
We should still let them guess.
Did we meet? Okay, we'll wait. We'll hope.
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
see what they
So-
say later.
I'm gonna start where she doesn't want to start. She has the
Saying hoeing though. I'm not hoeing.
okay. So I really do use the word hoeing
Yeah.
for everything
Yeah.
and everyone. I am not the person.
See, one
who
of them said, "I'm
means-
not a hoe."
Yeah, I'm not the person who means hoe like sleeping around. I literally, it's very funny to me.
Yeah.
So you can have a guy for 10 years, and I'll be like, she hoeing.
No.
It's not a real thing for me.
No.
It's not. So when I said that earlier about her, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it in that way. If that's the way you have to say it.
I mean, it is what it is.
But you're not hoeing around, are you?
I'm not.
Or hoeing out? So what are you doing? Are you dating? Are you still wishing to date? Hold on. I'll start the question for you. Are you dating actively? Are you wishing to date if you aren't? And are you or are you outside. Do y'all know what outside is? All right.
Oh boy. So I think it's complicated.
You could also be single, which
Yeah,
is kind of fun.
I'm single. Yeah.
So you're not doing any of the. You're option D.
What's option D?
Single, none of the above.
Yeah, I'm single. Single left. That's
So you're not looking to date. Because
Okay, no.
That
Okay,
was
back
dating.
up. All right, so hold on. I am single. Currently, I am single. Okay.
Okay.
That is the factualities of it all. I am
All right,
single.
sexuality.
I guess I would say. You see, you can manifest things. Anyway.
Do you want to stay single? I mean, I'm not
No,
saying.
I don't.
Do you want to be single right now? Are you enjoying your? Well, you didn't answer. You didn't
No,
answer.
I'm not.
Are you outside?
I'm outside. I'm single. I'm out. Okay. I'm single. I'm outside. I am looking to date with courtship.
That's very serious.
It's very
That is saying I'm looking to date with the possibility of courting, with the possibility of marriage.
Yes.
And that is huge for her to
Yes.
say if you know her. She told me 2020. What year is this? I think 2023. What was it?
That was
24? Was it 23 or 4?
2023 was my. Oh wait,
It was 23.
2024. 2023 was my dark spot.
Oh, right.
Phase.
Yes, it was.
2024. Well, the end of 2023, because November I kind of did my 2019. And
Right.
2023, and then I was like, oh man, they want to get serious, but not serious. It was the one guy who wanted to like. I'm not gonna go that far as real and raw. I won't do that yet. Send me a message if you don't care, because you know who you are. This person came to me, and the way I am, is I don't need your number. I don't want your number. I don't want to speak to you the next day. That's me. And the 2023 person was trying to reignite 2019, and then she got caught off guard because the first person that she decided to be like, you know what, fuck it.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was me. I love when she is in the 2019 season. It's fun for me. You know, as a best friend, I get all the juice and the tea, and I get to have fun pushing her to have fun. It's fun for me.
So with my real guy, you get juice and things.
Inside, inside, you mean
Inside.
when you go inside?
Okay, because one thing about I'm saying too much, because one thing about me, I love spontaneity. Is that the word? Spontaneity.
Say it one more time for me. Spontaneity. You were close. Huh? There's the real. There's the raw. Cool. Girl, you love being spontaneous. It's spontaneity, but you say spontaneous.
Yeah, because I was about to say spontaneous.
She likes being spontaneous.
I
do
get
too.
bored quick.
Yeah, I do too.
And most people that meet me know that. I get bored very quick. I'm very adventurous, but I'm such an introvert too.
Yeah,
like
you're okay
I
being
really
home.
I really
You're
am.
okay
I'm
being
okay. So like this is my season. And I was telling her recently, I was like, when March comes, I'm outside in general, but I'm not the outside, like, you know what I mean? If things happen, it happens. That's where I am when I come to the singleness.
I do still think that is outside.
Okay. As far as not caring.
What do y'all think? This is a good one. I'm bringing this. That's a good one. I've not lived when I say single, I don't mean not in a relationship. I mean not unmarried. I think at my age, when you're unmarried, it can come off as single, and that's fine. You know what I mean?
But what are you doing
in a relationship? If someone's in a relationship,
so you're single?
Who? Are you asking me?
Yeah, single, not married. You're not married.
I'm not married.
So you're single.
If you're not married, you're single to me.
Okay.
And that's kind of how I think that's the age thing. When you get to this age, it's like, because the term boyfriend, girlfriend is very, very ghetto to me. After the age of, I'd say 40, maybe 35, it's ghetto. I cannot walk around at 50 being like, this is my boyfriend. My what? That's what older people will say, my friend. My mom, when she has like, dudes, because my mom be having men too. Yeah. Don't play. I said it, Mom.
Get around.
And she'll say my friend.
Yeah.
You ever notice that they'll say my friend? It's either my friend or I recently was told that when someone says and calls you their old lady, that is like,
but it sounds like marriage. Old lady. That's my old lady.
Yeah.
You know? That sounds like a marriage.
I've also, it's a Southern thing.
I mean, technically you are. Yeah.
I am what?
Married. Yeah.
Fix that. Fix that to them.
What?
I am not married to my ex Ty. If that is what you all are wondering.
Oh, yeah. No, she's not married to him.
Okay, fix that.
Oh.
I am very much divorced.
Who doesn't know that?
But
maybe that was close.
Y'all cool now. We are cool.
Yeah.
We are cool.
Look,
I can tell you this. Full transparency. If he watches this or if you're watching, stop. I do that every time. It's so awkward.
It is.
I can tell you this. We have come a long way. We have come a really, really, really long way in navigating co-parenting and co-parenting, because that's what we had to really get to the core of, is that everything aside, as a baby, we have babies and they are amazing and they are extensions of us while being themselves, individuals, and they're growing and they're also different. And I think that we have come to a place or a season, I pray it's a place, but a season where we're both able to navigate that healthily together.
Yeah. I hope
while being apart.
I pray that it continues to stay.
Me
Be
too.
consistent.
Me too.
I mean, I think that, this is all new because y'all are newly divorced. Like,
what is considered new?
Has it been a year?
Yes.
Longer than a year.
Yes.
2 years.
It'll be 2 years at the end of this year. But we were separated before that.
Right.
For
sometimes
2 or 3 years. Something like that. So, the divorce is, I get it, legally, but we weren't together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For much longer than people understood or knew.
So while they were separated, then she got into another relationship and now she's married.
Do you have something you want to say?
I mean,
because she has a lot she wants to say about my life.
Hey, I can talk about mine too. Because you're saying, we were trying to, let's get back to it. See?
My life is anticlimactic right now. It's not anticlimactic. It's that it is very consistent. I am very much here. I'm here. Now, the here's are our busyness, which we'll get into. And the here's are past my mostly me toxic stuff coming up. And I got to knock myself up. But I'm here. You, on the other hand, it's different when you're in a place of, let me tell y'all. So we've been, okay.
Right. We going into so many things. So wait. Let me answer the question. Okay. That's part of the tea. I'll answer. Because you said, am I single or outside?
Right. Because we're going to move dating and courting because you're not right now. So which one of the two are you?
It depends. Huh?
Y'all see this? Are you at a place where I'm doing me? If I want to do this, I'm going to do it. If I don't, I don't.
I am very cautious of who gets this energy.
That's single.
No, me outside, not really is like, I don't care.
Right.
No, you don't understand.
Who doesn't understand?
No, I mean, you understand, but
I've been with you, girl.
It is single. I'm single, but like, I am outside, but like I'm naturally a flirt.
Yeah.
I'm a big flirt, like big flirt.
Yeah.
Even my ex, like he was a flirt too. Like
Yeah.
we understood we are flirts.
Yeah.
Anybody who gets with me, I'm a flirt, but I am also cautious of what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No matter what state I am. Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
you're
very
not
cautious.
2019.
I'm not 2019.
And that I know. She's not 2019.
There's a little bit of
If y'all
logic.
ever hear us, I don't think we've ever told them.
Yeah, 2019.
2019 for the wives, that being low,
Well,
not necessarily Nay,
Yeah.
and LA.Nice and myself was we were all in a place of, I don't want to call it self-discovery, but it was, I would call it more like a numbing.
I think it was like, so reality is I lost my godmother, which Nay lost her mom. And I think I was like, I didn't realize I was like celibate for 2 years at that time.
Which for LA.Nice
2 to 3 years,
very,
I think.
very.
And so most people be quick. Plus, I am a single mom, right? I mean, I have twin girls,
twins
right?
at
I have
that.
twin girls, and then I was, helping out with my godmother, like, and then I was working a full-time job. It was just a lot. It was a lot that year of 2018, or even longer, a little bit longer, but it was just a lot. So I think by the time 2019, my brother, my god brother, he did what he did with like coordinating that trip together, was kind of like, y'all need a like a moment, like go ahead and have fun. Like that's what I got from it. You know what I mean?
Did Lo say something?
When she said, get them, they can't talk about it.
What she said?
She said, get them, they can't talk about 2019.
We've been restricted by Headwise from talking about 2019. So I will surmise it and say, 2019, we had a lot of fun.
Headwife. She gonna call us practice. So we got.
So if you ever hear us say 2019, just know it's right.
So I'm not 2019. Period.
Right. I don't think any of us are 2019.
I mean, I could be. But I'm not.
And you know what? I will one day talk about what 2019 looked like for me. And that is huge for me to do.
I have to have.
It's going to be very huge for me to do.
Yeah. I can't.
I will say that
it was a time. It was a time.
It was a time. I will say this much, and this is my big reveal.
Yeah.
Which my reveals are always way bigger than hers because I am more real. I just don't have lots. 2019 was the year after, at that time, I had been married for, 15 something years, 16 years, something like that. I don't know, 14, I don't know. 2019 was when I was like, enough is enough. And it had been enough affairs that I had suffered through with my ex. And so I had one. And we'll get into it. I would love, for the sake of all my church friends, to say I regretted it and it was a horrible time. I had a blast. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm going to be real with y'all. I had a wonderful, it was amazing. Yeah. It was great. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I did.
I'm diving today.
I had a great time.
I think season 2.
The ramifications of it and the effects of it, we can talk about that. But did I regret it? Absolutely not. In fact, I was confused why I hadn't done it sooner. But we'll talk about that. So that is my big confession. But I feel like
she said, let me be specific. Leave May 2019 out of this.
We will leave May 2019 out of it. I remember May. You don't have to whisper, but I remember May. May of 2019 is left out. But
it didn't happen. We started.
Didn't happen, never happened. We didn't have a May of 2019.
2019
we went from April to June. Okay? And because this was Headwife's orders. And so, I had a good time. I had an affair, and then listen, my affair was fun for everyone.
Yeah, there was benefits.
It was benefits for everyone. Come on. Mom, you know the TV I bought you? Compliments of my affair. How about? We live, girl.
We live. Okay.
So anyway,
Back to the program.
and then I went to therapy. And that is what finally, don't good job me. I went to therapy and I really, really had to deal. I could no longer numb out. No, I'm to therapy. And that's that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk more about that one day.
Yeah.
But see, that is how you out yourself. That is how you
What
wear
you
wrong.
mean? I did go to therapy. I went to therapy and then
I'm not talking about therapy. God dang it.
you just said you had an affair. I wasn't having an affair. I was outside. It was no.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think LA.Nice is too reserved and too? I mean, that's how I feel. All right, we're gonna let these people go soon. Let's talk what we have to. All right. So we missed y'all. We haven't made a time. Yeah, that's what this is. This was supposed to be a shorter thing. So TQS is. We've been so busy, y'all.
Yes.
So busy, but God has been so. I mean, he's a good God anyway, but he's really.
He gonna answer them prayers, y'all. Okay.
Yeah,
It may not
it's-
look like what you expected. At the end of the day, we talk about
It
that.
doesn't.
And
Yeah.
in a couple of our first episodes, so if you haven't, definitely go back. Take this time.
You
while
should. And you can even see
Yeah.
our growth of episodes. We talk about it because we look at past episodes or listen to them or episodes on Spotify. We listen to them.
we live.
Yeah, and we've grown. And I'm sure that season 2, you'll see where we've grown exponentially through there. You know what I mean? We're trying. We take ideas, we take feedback, we take suggestions. In that, what did she say?
She said it needs to pull out to the AC with the ceiling.
With the what?
Ceiling missing. Oh, sorry.
Head wife speak it.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
we,
so listen, real quick. We are exploring not other, but additional ventures to include in our TQS brand.
Yep.
Since
Expanding.
November. Whew. Yep. Going back to the twins, actually. Since November, I would say December. I'm going to
December. I would say the 20.
I will say December. Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Since December, we have hosted, planned, everything.
Hosting
8
parties
is what we came up with. 8 events. 8 events.
Holidays.
They have included all kind of live music.
Yes.
DJ, jam sessions, all kind of things.
Matter of fact, y'all saw one of our lives.
Briefly.
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah. We have catered.
Yes. We catered. Our most
catered.
catered event.
Yes, we did cater event. And it turned out really fun. Any of you, LA.Nice's phone died, so we're going to stop this right here, but we can share it later, catch it on YouTube and everything.
Yes.
For any of you who, from the parties to the catering.
Yep, catering.
We both love to cook. We enjoy cooking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. Kids change that. But for us to cater an event it turned out to be actually more people than we even booked more. It was, I think, 30 something people, but it ended up being more.
Yeah.
And everybody, that's what I was gonna say. If you are watching and you were at this last event and you talked about the food that we did, please drop a note, let them know.
Yeah.
We've catered. And we even have a wedding coming up that we are planning and coordinating.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm excited about that.
We're excited about that. So we are looking into that, how we can expand and we have the brand.
Yeah, and then we're going to be at some events. There's a 620 event.
Yes, we are about to start filming for you guys at these events that we're going to, so that you can see what we're doing, what we get into.
Yeah, give me more content.
And we are opening up season 2. A few more suggestions. We are going to be doing I'm old, but it's a mukbang.
Yes, we got some
Content.
things to try.
Content. We're trying to do more content, y'all, for y'all.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for rocking with us, riding with us,
Yes.
following us, encouraging us,
Sharing
supporting us,
everything.
sharing
Mm-hmm.
all of our guests.
Yeah.
Aaron Draper.
Oh my gosh.
Drew,
Rue, Low.
Low.
Oh my gosh. Rolex.
Rolex.
She was a surprise.
Thank you all
guest.
for
Thank
believing
you
in
so
us
much.
enough to come on with us. We are looking forward to the
We got
season
more
that's coming.
guests.
More guests coming. And season 2 just might be a wild opening, you guys.
Okay.
Really not believe this. We are not going to be away long.
Yeah.
We are trying to start season 2 with a bang for you guys. Because you've been waiting, you've been patient. Thank you for all your love. We'll still be here. We have events coming up, like she said, literally. So we're a little busy, but we're working it out. We're going to keep you included. We love y'all. And
As always,
take care of you. Bye.
talking about self-love, confidence. You were saying where you got yours from, or